Once again, peace. We in this motherfucker. Now, today I don't really have a topic. This is just more of an update. We 3 weeks in. 3 weeks in. Now let me give you an update as opposed of how I feel now compared to how I felt 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in, I was almost ready to quit. I'm like, oh my fucking God, I'm tired of not getting this fucking sleep. I'm tired of this walking all night and this schedule and all this shit. But now, I'm kind of tired. I just took a nap in the library. Talk about 13 dimensions. Hey, we going right in, huh? All right, you asked for it, man. We can go right in. Now, everybody says everything about different dimensions. Some people say 8, some people say 7, 13, 11. You hear all these numbers, right? What's good? What's good? What's good? Weston Stacks, I see you, bro. What's good, Justin? I see you, man. I see you. Now, getting back to dimensions, it's really just states of consciousness, man. Like, don't worry about all that astral traveling shit and going to different dimensions and aliens and all that. Don't even trip about that now. Blessings, fam. Blessing to you as well, Don. I see you, bro. When it comes to the dimensions, don't even look at it from that perspective, like the perspective you would typically look at it. Look at it as states of consciousness, meaning you have emotions and states of consciousness all the way from anger, fear, hate, jealousy, all the way up to noble attributes that you can carry. So I would say, got you. You see where I'm going with it. So just look at the dimensions as states of mind instead of things, places you go and travel, because that's really all it is. Like if you go on an astral travel to a certain dimension, you're going through a certain emotion. I was just looking at your Open Your Third Eye video, Rob. Yeah, we can correlate that into it because, again, excuse me for my eyes are kind of runny. I just woke up. So look at the dimensions as states of mind, the states of consciousness, more so than states you travel and places you go. Because if you go to, like, just say the sixth dimension, as they just said, that's the dimension of the third eye. So if you want to understand how to open your third eye, then put your mind to go to the sixth dimension. And you may go to an actual place in your dreams or your meditation, but it still represents a certain state of mind. You're just expanding a certain state of mind so you can see more of what goes on in the sixth dimensions or what goes on with your third eye beyond what most people talk about. If you want to get original information, this is what you do. You go to different dimensions, you have different dreams, you go to sleep in meditation, having a thought of your mind. So this is how you go beyond the books, this is how you go beyond what I'm saying, this is how you go beyond what anybody else is saying. This is how you can channel direct information that you have never heard anyone anywhere else or anybody else say, but it makes perfect sense. This is why you travel to different dimensions and you gather information from other places and expand your reality so you can better understand yourself more so than the apparent. So that's all it is with dimensions. So just take it out of the typical context, the new age context, and just, simplify it so that you can at least grasp what's going on within yourself. So it stops being this abstract concept that, you may be able to do it or you may not. You get what I'm saying? So just look at it from that angle. Asharenu, I love your videos. I no longer know in person. I'm not a true God. God bless you. Peace, God. Real shit. Because that's exactly what you are. And you see it. I'm out here in the streets every day. And I got my mind focused, whether it's with a mantra, whether it's with a certain purpose or intention. And I'm damn near ready to say, I'll be getting instant results because I'm out here in the streets. Let me give you a view. Now this, I showed you when I did the Machiavelli magic video, I was on the certain side of the library. This is another side. You can say this is, if you come into the library from 5th Street. If you don't know about LA, don't worry about that, but I'll give you a 360 as opposed to see what I'm talking about. The library is here, of course. So let me walk out to the streets. All right. So this is the 5th Street. So I actually walk down. Let y'all see what I'm talking about while we in here. Now going back to the update, as you see, I'm a lot more sane. See, before the last video, I was just like fucking spaced out. Now I went through I went through the days. Now I'm adapting more. That's why it's called adaptation and regeneration. It's like I regenerated in a new form. Watched the Destroy Your Reality vid a few days ago. Been hooked ever since. Keep it good. I see you. I appreciate you looking up the information and it resonates with you because I'm going to keep it coming. Because now I feel at this point, I laid down the foundation already. I got a bunch of videos talking about the foundation. Now it's time to take it to the next level and go more advanced. Let's go more advanced. Let's go to the highest caliber. We got the base foundation. We know about third eye, astral travel, and spirituality. We got all that out the way. Now it's time to step it up and see it for what it really is in real time. And that's what I'm saying. So whenever I'm doing mantras or numerology chants or whatever it is, because I'm out here in the streets all day, all night, it's like I'm able to see results quicker than if I was doing it on a certain day of the week or at a certain time. Let's turn up, bro. Absolutely. Just get at me, man. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers know my email already. Just send me an email. We'll get it in. So don't even trip. So compared to 2 weeks and 3 weeks, I'm more, as you can tell if you saw the last video, you saw how I was, and you can see the difference now. I'm way more focused, way more concentrated. You get what I'm saying? And you know, I'm still in the streets, but I'm getting more adapted to it. Not used to it, but adapted in a way where it doesn't strain my body as much as it did previously. Like I can walk a good 6, 7, 8 hours, then you know, take a rest, sit down and take a rest and be right back on top. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I see you. Was it cinnamon? Or cinnamon? I see you. I meant let's turn up with the information. Oh, okay, I see you, man. Don't even trip. We gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it going. So that's why I'm giving you the angles. You know, we're just walking down another street in LA, just giving y'all the angles. And I'm gonna stop at this corner, let y'all see what I'm looking at as well. So getting back to it, you challenge yourself so that you can see the reality of it. Like I'm in the street, so I can be chatting, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna see results within 10 minutes. Regardless, anything that's on my mind, I can see results within 10 minutes because I'm constantly in the street. You see constantly passing people, constantly around energy, new buildings. So if I'm trying to see something, I'm already in position to see it. You know what I mean? If I'm looking for something, if I'm specifically looking for something or trying to connect with a certain energy, I can immediately get a response from the universe to let me know that I'm going the right path. Because, you know, I'm obviously right. You know, you may see a symbol, you may see a person, you may hear something, you may overhear a conversation, anything to let you know if it has anything to do with what's going on in your mind, that you are affecting reality, you are influencing your reality based on the signs you are gathering from other places and people, places and things around you. You get what I'm saying? You see, there's a US bank. Can you tell me anything about the energy of Atlanta? Absolutely. Now, you can say Atlanta nowadays is either known for the music or like the business. They say it's a good place to go to, you know, get your business started. You know, it's a good place to be for the cost of living. The cost of living is pretty low. So, you know, it's like, you can say that's one of the come-up cities. You have a couple come-up cities. You know, cities where you can pretty much get the ball rolling. Then you start to expand. One of those cities, of course, New York, LA, then Atlanta is one of them as well. So it's like a come-up city. So whatever it is that you're trying to get up off the ground, that's a city you can go to get it started. Or like I said, LA or New York, because it is a pretty big city, as well as, you know, Houston. Houston is a pretty big city. Put up a donation button. I'm cool, bro. I ain't gotta take no more money, man. We good. If you want to just pay me for a service, hit my email. But just donations is giving me money for no reason. No, if you want a service, get at me. But, you know, just sending me a couple dollars, no, we don't need to do that no more, man. We're taking this shit to the next level. So it's either services or, you know what I mean, just keep watching the videos and getting the free information. That's all it is, man. We ain't got to charge for this. We just tripping. We ain't tripping no more, man. We good. So we just gathering the information. So I'm documenting my journey. So when we get to 4 weeks, which will be 30 days, everybody do donations. I don't do donations, bro. Don't even trip, man. I don't do them. I used to do them. I'm not saying I don't ever do them. I used to do them, but I don't do them anymore. Real nigga. Yeah, Arizona too. Arizona, you can say like is Sun City. You know, I like Arizona. Like if you ever been to Vegas, it's like being in the desert, but you seeing like the beauty of the sun. Real niggas. Yeah, exactly. See, you know what I mean? You already know what it is. I'm giving y'all the information. I'm documenting my progress. So if you ever wanted to do anything like this, or if you wanted to enhance your spirituality in real time, if you wanted to, you know, sit the books down for a minute, sit down with other people saying, if you want to see it for yourself and you want to see how strong your mind is, you can do things like this. If you only have a weekend, you may only have a weekend, you know, where you can go out and travel and do some shit, you know, do whatever you want, or you may just have one day. However, whether it's a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month, however much time you have to really test out the power of your mind, I suggest you take that. So let me see what I love you put out content for free. So many YouTubes put little stuff and add some money. You put amazing stuff for free. That means you do it for passion. Absolutely. There it is. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it because this is in my heart. I don't need to charge anybody. Again, if you want a service, I'll charge you. But just in terms of the information, we just gonna keep putting it out. You know what I mean? We don't need to charge. This is just basic. These are just the basics to get the ball rolling. I'm giving you the basics to get the ball rolling. So if you want anything super advanced, that's what I'm saying. Just hit up my email and we can talk about more advanced things. But just in terms of just giving you the basic information, here it is. You know what I mean? We don't need to charge for the basics. So, you know what I mean? I'm not telling you anything you can't learn on your own. Now let me see. I love showing through your beautiful artwork. Absolutely. I'm also start doing artwork as well. Like I was saying in the Facebook Live video, if you're not familiar with the video, when I came out here to go to Devil's Gate Dam, maybe a little bit over a month ago, I brought out my laptop, but it stopped working, you know, during the trip. So I had to replace it. So now, in a few days, I'll probably have like a Mac. I've been looking around for maybe like the 2016 version, the 2015 version. The 2016 version is like they got a lot of updated outlets and all that. I'm not really tripping on that, so I'm probably gonna go for the 2015 version, everything, you know, just straight out the package. Now I'll be right back on it. So right now it's like we're starting from scratch again. So we're just putting out the videos, no background music, no extra shit. This is just raw footage, no editing, just straight live, just raw footage right now. When I do that, so it's going to start to build up. I start posting videos that are non-live videos, you know, so that I can add more production and more elements to it. But as of now, we're just starting from scratch because I want to show everybody, like, this is, you know, now that you can do this mobile as well, you can do YouTube mobile. So you see, I'm right off the phone. No, I mean, I don't have to carry around a big computer no more to upload videos. I'm just straight off the phone. You can start whatever you're doing or start whatever you're doing, you know what I mean, and get it in. So now that we have the ability to basically, everything is mobile now. You can buy you a laptop, buy you a phone, buy you a couple pieces of equipment, and you can travel the world and have a mobile business. You can have a mobile business and travel anywhere you want to, so you don't have to be in a stationary position if that's not the life you choose to live. If you like to travel, you like to move around, now you can do that, as well as, you know, keeping your business coming and showing people what you're doing, you know, beyond the surface. So that's just what I represent. Some people call it millennials, you know, people of the new age, people that want to travel. You ain't really about buying homes and houses and, you know, getting a bunch of cars. You're really about the experience more so than accumulating a bunch of items. So that's what I'm doing right now in my life. Instead of, you know, buying, you know, the cars, the homes, and doing this and doing that, I'm using this as an opportunity to travel and strengthen my mind. I got the rest of my life to live if I'm fortunate enough to make it. So I'm like, when I get older, I got plenty of time to sit my ass down and think about shit when I'm old. Did you see the All Eyes on Me previews? No, actually, you know, the movie has been wanting to come out for a while, but I haven't even given it much energy to it because I feel like I have a legit experience with that energy, as well as anybody else who personally work with that energy. I honestly feel like I don't really need to see the movie. If I do see the movie, it's probably because somebody else told me, but I'm not really tripping on seeing the movie. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I have a direct experience with the energy, which I showed y'all in the Machiavelli magic. What's up, Medina? That's the, let me see. I don't want to say baby mom. That's the queen right there, Medina. You know what I mean? She, you know, for the people on Facebook, I showed you the picture of my son. That's his mother right there. I see you. What's up? Every Friday, 5 p.m. You see me out here. We really out here getting it in. How to transform my energy to life? Do what I'm doing now. This is what I'm saying. If you need transmutation, Ebony, what's up, Ebony? Ashe, Jesse. If you need to transform any type of energy, if you feel like you stagnant, if you feel like you got to switch some shit up, again, this is what I'm doing now. You know, I mean, I was in Vegas, you know, just chilling, but I had to come out here to get things moving, to get things changing. You know, that's why I'm making videos again. That's why I'm more creative. That's why I'm able to, you know, speak more fluently, because now I'm under more pressure. You know, I have things to talk about now because I'm seeing things all the time. I'm experiencing things all the time. It's not just one day a week or a couple times a week. You know, this is every day, all day, and me just constantly being in my mind and me constantly elevating. That's why I have things to talk about now after so long, because I had to come out here and get the energy moving, transmute the energy that was stagnant. That's the whole point. So if you have energy that needs to be transmuted, you have to struggle and you have to, you know, go through some type of strife, some type of challenge to move that energy out of your system and transmute it to something else. That's the whole point. It's all about transmutation. That's the point. Adaptation and regeneration, which is done through tribulation, strife, hardship. Have you ever tried Carlton? I have no idea what that is. You let me know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Through Machiavelli Magic video, you guided me to Mama Chola. I'm not in contact with her. God bless. Mama Chola is what's up. That's what I'm saying. See? It starts with the El Cristo Negro, or whatever you're working with, then it will expand into other things if you actually do it. So shout out to the people that actually took the time out to work with the energy, to know that this is not just anything coming out of my mouth. This is an actual energy that's backed by the actual spiritual science. This ain't just no shit that I'm making up. This is just, I'm sharing my experience, but it actually is a legit experience, because now a couple other people didn't tell me that they didn't connect it with the energy as well. So I'm like, there you go. No, I mean, you ain't got to listen to me no more. Now you work with the energy and you have your own experience. I just guided you to it. Now you work with it and you do your own thing. Is you talking expression? Your stuff is for real? Absolutely. Well, yeah, we are talking, everything in life is expression and expansion. So this is me expanding myself and expressing myself, me going through this certain hardship that I put myself through right now. This is me willingly going through hardship so that I can grow. And you see, because of this hardship, I'm back making videos. I have things to talk about. I'm helping people once again. Like, I'm right back in my mode, in my creative spirit that I haven't been in months. And I only been out here 3 weeks now. Been out here 3 weeks, ain't made a video in 4 months. So that's letting you know right now just how powerful the transformation is. It's real. It's energy personified, right, bro? It's just energy personified. Absolutely. Whatever's going on in your mind, that's what you're going to see. I done been in LA. I've been coming back and forth to LA since 2009. It's been almost 10 years now. And every time I come back here, I have a different experience. It's never the experience 2 times in a row. The experience is different every time, because my mind is on different things every time I come out here. So based on where my mind is, I have a certain experience. So take it from somebody that's been coming here for over 10 years or almost 10 years and having different experiences every time. It's the same city, same buildings, same street names, but my mind be in a different place. So I have a different experience. I'm led to different places that I didn't go to before. I'm led to do things that I haven't tried before. That's what I'm talking about, regeneration and adaptation. Let me see what this said. Comet hits your opiate 2 receptors. It's related to the coffee plant. It's also all natural. Help me get through the 5th dimension. Like Lakshmi or Venus or Love India. Thank you. Yeah, like Lakshmi or Venus. Yep. Work with the Lakshmi energy or the Venus energy or the number 6. You know, that's how you increase your physical manifestation. If you do anything dealing with the physical reality, work with Venus or Lakshmi or whatever. Hathor, if you went to the Egyptian mythology, whatever mythology you went to, find a goddess that represents Venus or feminine energy on the earth plane. The moon is more so feminine energy on the spiritual plane. That's the moon. Spiritual energy on the physical plane is Venus. So work with Venus if you're trying to enhance your physical manifestations. I started to think everything is energy in different forms. Absolutely, everything is the same thing, just at a different wave of vibration. Everything. The only difference between me right here And the people behind me in these buildings, and the only difference is vibration. That's it. That's the only difference is our rate of speed or the rate of vibration. That's the only difference between everything that we see in our reality at all times. And that's influenced by how we think and what we think about. And you can try right now. Go a whole day thinking about a certain thing and go another day thinking about a whole different thing, and your day will evolve around what it is that you think. Shakti, absolutely. Shakti as well. The feminine energy. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm saying. Whatever spiritual form that you already are familiar with. So it may not be Kali, it may be Shakti, it may be Sekhmet. Whatever form you're familiar with, work with that form. Or if you want to branch out and start working with new forms and see if you have new experiences, do that as well. Don't limit yourself to any system. Do whatever it is that makes you, that generates that feeling in your heart. You are a real eye-opener. I try. I dedicate my life to this. This isn't just a project. This isn't just a YouTube. That's why I took off the donations. I'm like, this is realer than just me trying to make a buck. Because actually it ain't even about that. I can make my own money. I'm just here to, this is my form of giving. I feel like YouTube is my form of giving. I can get money in other ways. You know what I mean? I don't have to charge nobody. Again, if you want a service, I'll charge you. But just in terms of, give me $1 here, $1 here, or everybody give me $1, that shit. We ain't got to do that, because I'm going to keep it pure. This is me keeping it pure. I'm going to keep the information pure. You don't ever have to give anything. Just watch the videos. You're going to still benefit from it. That's the point. Just watch and do on your own time. Mayat, absolutely. So yeah, absolutely. Whatever energy you're familiar with, that you're comfortable with, that you're naturally drawn to, work with that energy. You are the new age Bruce Lee. I'm using Lakshmi energy to make my own deities. Beautiful. Make your own deities. I agree with that. Start off with the deities that you already know about. Create your own deities to serve you and your own purpose. Absolutely. See, there's people on the level, like creating your own deities. That's a good thing to do. You know what I mean? Let me know how that goes. You are the new age Bruce Lee. I actually work, with Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, I think I talked about it in a previous video. Bruce Lee is considered an immortal, just like I was talking about with Machiavelli. In Machiavelli, he's an immortal. Bruce Lee is also an immortal. So if you're trying to connect with any type of martial arts or any type of spirituality, that he was involved, like you watch his old movies and shit like that. If you want to connect with Bruce Lee, watch his old movies and picture yourself in the Far East looking at the rising sun. Connect with that motherfucker and see what he got for your ass. Witching hours, do it. 3 a.m., yeah. Gaze up at a certain star constellation. If you know about the star constellation, download the app on your phone so that you can see the star constellations and connect with a certain star constellation, and you see what it is. This is what I'm saying. I'm just giving you tools. And once you try it and do it for yourself, you will see what I'm saying. Brother, how do you feel about androgynous energy? We have dual concepts of masculine and feminine, but neither concept exists without the other. Absolutely true. We are all androgynous beings. Androgyny is another example of Baphomet. If you ever heard about Baphomet, the dark goat figure or whatever, it's an androgynous being. Another word for it is Saturn, the planet Saturn. It's an androgynous planet. So if you want to work with androgyny, there's certain energies you can work with, such as, who is another immortal? Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is an immortal. He represents the energy of androgyny. Same with Prince. Same with Little Richard. Same with Rick James. And all various beings nowadays. So if you want to connect with an ancient deity, it's also a deity called, I think, Hermaphrodite or some shit like that, or Hermes. The combination of Hermes, the deity Hermes, and Aphrodite. And it's an androgynous being. You can look it up on Wikipedia and you'll see what I'm talking about. So connect with an androgynous deity, which I just named, to go deeper into that androgynous energy. I want to work with Mansa Musa. Work with him then. There ain't nothing stopping you. Smoke you some herb or meditation. Think about whoever it is you want to try to, whether you're thinking about, look at their image or look at their movies or whatever it is, their quotes or their books. Connect with their energies. Write them a letter. Dream about them and work with whoever it is you choose to work with. It ain't nothing stopping you from doing that. So, what do you know about twin flame relationships? I would say don't really focus on twin flames right now, because The twin flame concept becomes more clear once you're deeper into this lifestyle. Can you talk about manifestation? I'll talk about that in 1 second, bro. When we talking about twin flames, let me put this book bag on, okay. Oh, y'all want to see this building? There you go. Now, when we talking about twin flames, that's really just an extension of your spirituality. That means if you come into contact with a spiritual being such as yourself, that's an extension of you and your thoughts. So the whole twin flame will be an extension of the level that you're on in your spirituality. So just focus on you. Focus on going deeper into your own spirituality, and you will attract more and more beings. And I am another example of this. I made this fucking channel. Now it brings many people together, and y'all can communicate with each other as well as me. This is an example of attracting spiritual beings into your existence. You get what I'm saying? So the deeper you get into your spirituality, the whole twin flame concept, it's not even limited to one person. It may be multiple people, but that may be a little bit too spiritual for y'all. Oh, I don't fuck with multiple partners. Well, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Twin flame ain't limited to just one being, so keep that in mind. Or soulmate, the same thing. The soulmate is not limited to one being. That's the misconception. It's a spirit. It's a spirit that will go in and out of people. Your twin flame may be a person at a particular time, but it may be somebody else at a later time. I think I found her through Understandable. I think her found her though. If you found her, salute to you. If that's something that you have in your life, that's something that you enjoy every day, that's something that you benefit from every day, salute to you, brother. Me and my girl are both Aries, both healers. Salute to you, Justin. Salute to you. Everybody in relationships, salute to you that are on this level, that, you know, that build with each other, that help out each other, that make each other stronger. Salute to you. Keep it going. In fact, I know I did Aquarius relationship. Salute to you, brother. I was curious about Tantra than your How to Fuck video. Yeah, definitely. I got a lot of jewels in the vault. A lot of jewels that people still ain't talking about that I was talking about years ago. So definitely don't be afraid to go back in the vault and listen to the old information, especially now that I have the new information now with the videos that just make you understand it a lot more better. And I know I'm still going to talk about manifestation. Let me get this last question. What helps you put yourself out to share your wisdom with us, knowing not many of the world resonate with these higher energies? That really was the point, that it wasn't really too many people out here. Because remember, my personal journey is, it wasn't cool, but this wasn't, if you go back to 2009, this wasn't popping. The new age movement and all that, it wasn't cool. This is when I got into it. So I got into it at a time where it wasn't popular. This is before the whole 2012 shift and all that stuff they was talking about. So back when I came to spirituality, it's like I had to fight for it because it wasn't just a thing to do. When I was looking up videos on YouTube back in the time, this is before everybody wanted to be a fucking yoga instructor and a YouTube guru. This is before that whole phase even popped off. So when you actually looked up the information, the only people that had the information were people that were really into the science. It wasn't a bunch of imposters and people just trying to make money. This is before all that. So I was fortunate enough to get the information in a pure form before it became corrupted with all this bullshit now. And that's another reason why people feel my information is so pure and it resonates so deeply, because I was fortunate enough to get it when it was pure. So I was able to really see it for what it really was before the world got a hold of it, you can say. So I feel like I got a hold of it before, when it was still in this pure form, before it made the switch. And again, I'm not knocking it for anybody who's into it, who may feel like this is their life as well. But I'm saying I got into it for different reasons. It wasn't popular, and this wasn't the thing to do back in 2009. Trust me, this wasn't the thing to do. However, it was in my heart because, of course, I'm a hip hop fan at heart. You hear about basically the new age movement and new age concepts. You constantly hearing it in hip hop music, or at least you used to. And that's so to me, my initiation into this lifestyle was through hip hop. The various topics and abstract concepts that were expressed through hip hop. That was my personal introduction. Now, Zayas, what kind of energy? See it? Now everybody's putting, look, I'm kind of backed up. Let me talk about manifestation, because somebody asked me that before I even look at these new comments. So let me not miss anybody. Now in terms of manifestation, although I don't talk about it as much as I was saying in the previous video, I'm constantly talking about manifestation. I'm just talking about it in a different form now. See, before I talked about in a form where you're just using your mind, using manifestation, using different techniques. Now I'm talking about manifestation using spiritual energy. So this is manifestation. When you work with these energies I'm talking about, you will manifest. This is just a different form of manifestation. This is going directly into the ethers, directly into the spiritual realm and grabbing things instead of you manifesting, using a different route. So this is still manifestation. It is you working with particular energies to get the results. It's just a different form of it. That's all it is. So it's still, all my videos are manifestation videos if you look at it from, the proper angle. So let me see, how many long nights on? I literally cannot find anybody like me in this world. What do you mean, man? Just look at the comment section. Many long nights on YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? We out here, we out every night. Every night I'm seeing different things every night, and I'm seeing the things that nobody else sees because you don't see it. People are either in their home or they ignore it or they don't want to see it. But again, I'm seeing the things that nobody else sees because nobody else is out in the streets at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. You know what I mean? Walking around seeing what's going on with the people all the way from East LA to Santa Monica to Hollywood to Long Beach. You know what I mean? And next, I'm going to expand to the Valley, and I've been talking about New York. Then I got to do the same shit in New York as a challenge. You know what I mean? So let's go. I am not trying to bad, but I swear I just can't. You will. Put your mind to it. Just like I put my mind to it to make this channel and to share this information, you can put your mind to finding whoever it is that you desire. Again, I just represent, like, this is me. This started off as a thought in my head, and I wanted to share it before anybody gave a fuck about who I was or what I'm talking about. I still had the vision, and I just kept going, and this is where we at with it now. You know what I mean? So put your mind to it. Fuck doubt, fuck fear, fuck the bullshit. T.O. Swang is an agent. Yo, I don't want to speak about nobody else on this, you know what I mean? Because I don't know none of these people. So I don't know who's real and who's legit. If you feel that way about a particular person, don't watch their shit, watch somebody else's shit. Because I personally don't know. I don't really want to get involved in other people's bullshit. What is the purpose of magnets? There's research, magnetism. We are electromagnetic beings. So when you use magnets, this is a form to move the stagnant energy around in your body. So if you put a magnet on your third eye, for example, it'll help open your third eye by removing the negative energy around. That's what the magnets are for. So it helps you move around your chi and your product. Now let me see. What your thoughts about going to the light when you die, being a trap back into reincarnation on this planet. Basically what she's saying is, some people are of the perspective of when you die, do not go to the light, go into the darkness, because the light just represents the demiurge, or represents, the parasitic energy or reincarnation energy. I agree with that. When you die, if you even remember this shit, don't go to the light, go to the fucking darkness. Go into that which is unknown. Go to the next phase. Don't go to the light, go to the darkness. Now, again, if that's just a little bit too over your head, we'll talk about that later. Keep looking. Like I could make $1 million a day easily. I swear on my life, may God put a curse on me if I'm lying, but I feel like I would be surrounded by fake love. Yeah, that's a good point right there. Fake love. When you do start to achieve levels of success, what about the fake people who want to be around you for your money or your success or your fame? I say let them. Let them fake motherfuckers be around you because you just too fucking real, and they will separate themselves. Don't even worry about that shit. If they fake and you real and you don't give a fuck about they fake ass and you just are focused on being who you are, being real, they will separate themselves on their own accord. Fuck them. Let's keep going. Witchcraft? What about witchcraft, bro? Yeah, this is witchcraft. Astrology, numerology, yeah, this is considered witchcraft. So everything I'm talking about, my whole channel is fucking witchcraft if you want to be literal. So yeah, this is a form of witchcraft if you feel like. Man, can you talk about Nazi symbol and energy? What Nazi symbol are you talking about? Because the Nazi symbol came from an older symbol which represented something positive, and they inverted the energy and made it to what we know it is today. So what do you mean by the Nazi symbol energy? It's a positive energy that was reversed, like the pentagram. You got the pentagram, the star, then you got the inverted pentagram with the Baphomet. That's really what it is. They just reverse energy and they use it for their own purpose, and you see what it did. That's really all it is. So they're using older energies and reversing them. So basically a positive energy becomes a negative energy. negative energy, because energy is neutral. So whatever you direct your thoughts into, you can make something positive negative or something negative positive. You can work with that Nazi symbol yourself and see what happens to you. So, you know, for all the people that think it's just such an evil symbol, work with these evil symbols and see, bring them symbols into your life, and you see what. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, we back in here. Hold on. Let me get this. All right, we back in here. Let's see what's going on. We see because we're anchoring in a true light. For those who aren't ready yet, our mere presence is holding a high vibration, permeating all. Absolutely. There's a lot of us, but we're spread out everywhere, so it seems like we're alone. It's not even that. It's just that you must stand alone in this lifestyle. Before you start finding other motherfuckers, you got to stand alone. Before I was in contact with any of you, I had to stand alone. That's the point. You stand alone so that you can lead, or that you can be an example for those like yo, it's cool. Get your ass over here and use your spirituality like you're supposed to. As opposed to you thinking about it, is it real, is it not real? You speculating on. Get your ass over here and be down. The same way a game maker bang is set for life, bang this shit for life. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Walk your path, absolutely walk your path. When you go to NYC, check out the 138th and the Soft Bronx. I appreciate that. I will keep that in mind, bro. Thank you, Dom C. South View Projects too. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. Because I do got to find little spots. I got to go there and find little spots. I definitely want to visit the spot where hip-hop was created. I think, was it 1520 and all that. So I definitely, there's a couple spots I got to lined up, but I'm still putting that together. Now, 3rd and Avenue Bronx. Again, appreciate that. Can demons inhabit your body? Yep. Just like angels can inhabit your body, just like any type of messengers can inhabit your body. So it's the same thing. So yeah, they will inhabit your body. You can say, yes, they do possess you, but it's never to the point where you don't have your free will. It's never to the point where they're going to make you do something that you don't want to do. It never gets to that point. Unless you have a weak mind. But if you have a weak mind, you probably are not trying to work with demons anyway. You're probably scared. So don't even worry about that. Kill me with kindness. I already had the Nazi tattoo symbol. Yeah, see, I knew something was up. Yeah, you got that shit tatted. What does it do for you? Damn, it feels so good. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So you tatted something that is perceived as negative, but you feel the positive effects of it. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm glad you gave that example. So let motherfuckers know what's real. The Nazi symbol could represent the 4 quarters, the 12 zodiac sign. Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? So look at the sign for what it originally represents, and work with that pure energy. So what do you think about what's going on right now? Syria and shit, you think it was a setup from the get up? I mean, there's a lot of shit out here in the 3D, 5, 3, 10 flames. In terms of like the media and all that, I don't really speak on it because we don't really know. We know what we hear, we know what's being said on the media, but do we actually know what's going on the actual ground? No. So I have no idea what's really going on behind the scenes. I know it's some bullshit, but we know that we are in hell. We know that this is the earth. This is the lowest plane of existence. There is no lower plane than this. This is what I'm saying. If you want to work with demons, this is the equivalent to a demonic planet. This is as they call it, this is a prison planet. This is a planet where most people do not have access to their spirituality. There are very few of us who have access to their spirituality. This is why most people suffer, because if you don't have access to your spirituality, when you cannot manifest straight out of the ethers, when you have to work hard and grind to the bone and really have to sacrifice yourself without the aid of your true original God and your true original spirit and system, of course, you're going to have struggle and strife your whole fucking life. So that's what it is. Cedric Avenue is where hip-hop started. Appreciate that. Yeah, 1520 Cedric Avenue. Appreciate that, bro. I feel it changed my vibe. True experience, but people talk shit about it 24/7. It is what it is, bro. Can you handle that energy? Yeah, people will talk shit about it because of the history behind it. But if you can tame that energy, just like people talk shit about me because I talk about demons. But if you can tame that energy and you don't give a fuck about that, if you know it enhance your lifestyle and your spirit, fuck them. MK Ultra, hey man, we know what the deal is out here. We know what's going on. We know about the mass mind control. We know that most people are brainless or mindless. But that's for you to do your experiments. See, instead of talking about how fucked up the world is, use it as an opportunity to grow. Oh, okay. Most people are mindless. Let me. It's like using them as natural resources to enhance your spirituality. So instead of see, because this is what people do. People, oh, nobody's spiritual. I'm going to avoid people. I don't want to be around this type of people. I don't want to be around negative people. Fuck all that. Be around some negative people. Be around some brainless people and some mindless people, so that you can see how strong you are and how powerful your mind is. Fuck them. How are you able to influence them when you're in their presence? That's the point. Look at your own energy in the presence of other people and see how powerful your mind is. The most powerful mind will always win. So keep that in mind. We all have homework getting deeper within this magic, our magic, absolutely. Okay, or Shabingo, there's a constant danger in approaching this path for the religious mofo. This journey is about the self-discovery, not group affiliation. It is good to follow fellowship, but not the goal. Absolutely, absolutely. You stand alone, you walk alone, and when you know, occasionally in your path, you will cross paths with other folks. But, you know, for the most part, this is for you, yourself, and that's it. You know what I mean? Everybody else, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you meet people along the way, but this is a journey for self, absolutely. Shit, now that the chakras are open, when I meditate, I see colors. How to possibly interpret what's coming through? Is there a way? Just keep going. It may start off as colors. The colors turn into images. The images may turn into events, or you might, you know, talk to things that may speak back. So just keep going deeper into it. So it start off as colors or little spots and shit. Just keep going deeper into it. And you know, it'll start to shape and mold itself based on what's going on in your mind. Are you an earth sign? You have an awesome vibe. No, I'm a water sign. I'm actually a Scorpio, or a sun sign. I believe I'm a Scorpio ascendant. It just depends on what chart you're looking at, but I have more water than earth in my chart. And that's why I say that's why I'm able. I would say I specialize in going deeper, not necessarily further or more abstract, just deeper into the waters. Like I represent the deep sea, the deep mysterious seas. That's what I feel my energy represents. See, we are still collective as a whole. Absolutely. I asked you if it's safe to fuck with spirits. You said just go for it, but I still doubt if no negative shit will pop up. Did you do it yourself? Absolutely. I'm not gonna tell you to fuck with spirits if I don't fuck with spirits. I done had sex with a bunch of fucking spirits, but that's how you know it works. But as I said, if those type of things frighten you, if those type of things make you uncomfortable, I'm not telling you to do it. Only do it if you feel like this is what you need to be doing. If you're more comfortable with angels and you just want a light transmutation and light information, go for that. There's nothing wrong with that. This is for a deeper, darker connection for those who are more hardcore with life and who still want to fuse it with spirituality and not just be out here on no savage shit. So you still infuse it with spirituality. So that's why you're not out here fucking a bunch of hoes. You out here start fucking with spirits. Yeah, I see you. You see this mother. I see you. You start fucking with the hoes out here and you start fucking with the spirits. That's the point. Okay. Thank you. I'm a Capricorn, Sun, Sag, Moon. Absolutely. Definitely study your charts. Everybody, if you don't know your astrology sign, your natal chart, definitely study your shit so that you can better understand yourself and what works for you in particular. Because what I'm saying may not work for you. You may have a different route. So definitely study your chart so you will know what works for you. Let's keep going. Taurus. Shout out. Taurus is my opposite sign. So to me, Taurus is like the best sign for me to study, for me to understand the dual reality of myself. So shout out to Tauruses. One thing people who are hitting walls and are lost can take and put into action. One thing people are hitting walls and lost can take. I think I see what you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. If you feel like you're stagnant, if you feel like you need to move some energy, you need to get shit going, check out my video, how to change house vibrations. Change your house vibration into a 5, and that will clear out the energy for you. So change your house vibration into a 5. That'll clear out the energy, and you know, and do some dangerous shit. Go out and do something dangerous. You feel like you need something to do, you feel like you're stagnant, go out and risk your life. I bet you will feel wonderful. Go out and risk your life and survive. Don't die. Risk your life and live through it. And I bet whatever blockages you think you have will be cleared out the way. Now let's listen to Kevin Gates. What if God was one of us? Definitely, Kevin Gates, dude. You know, I was peeping this shit like years back. So he do got some shit. He be saying some shit talking about witchcraft, manifestation. So he touch things every now and then. So yeah, shout out to Kevin Gates. Let's see. I've been thinking and meditating to find ways of making money for 7 years straight. Now I found it, but my brothers are mad at me, so I'm not happy anymore. That's what happens. I'm pretty sure. Shit, if I flashed $1 million right now, I took off this book bag and like, yeah, I got $1 million right the fuck now. I'm pretty sure I would upset a lot of motherfuckers too. Success hurts feelings, but the truth hurts, bro. So just keep going. Family will do that, but that's one of the biggest challenges people have is getting over family. So don't allow that to distract you. Just keep going up. Even if you have to be successful alone, it's better than being in poverty alone or poverty with a bunch of motherfuckers. Be successful by yourself if that's what you must do. It is what it is, man. Asha, can you elaborate on your perspective on synchronicity? Synchronicity, I would say, it is you realizing that your mind can influence reality. This is why you use mantras. This is why you use certain spiritual techniques. This is why you do rituals. To let you know that not only is this a holographic universe, that we actually can influence the holographic universe, that we can change the weather, we can make it rain, we can destroy clouds, we can manifest people, places, events into our lives. That's the point of coming out here into the real world. Fuck the internet, fuck the TV, fuck what people were saying, the real world, and you see what life shows you in a direct experience. That's the most legit experience. See what life has to show you instead of what life is showing somebody else, because what life shows you will be in alignment with who and what you are and what you need to work on and what you need to do at that time. So let's keep that going. Peace, King. Peace, precious. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, fudge. Can't shake. I'm a Taurus now. Lord, love them madly. Most sensual. They get to hide behind the Taurus are real lovers. Absolutely. Shout out to the Tauruses once again. How can we tap into our spiritual abilities? I experienced telekinesis before, but it was spontaneous. If you want to tap into things like telepathy and things like that, look up switch words. And the switch words you want to use is between. Chant the word between before you go to sleep. My experiences was I chanted that before I went to sleep. I took a nap and I had a dream that I was able to hear voices in my head. I was hearing voices in my head during dreams. So I'm like, okay, use between. So if you want to enhance telekinesis, look up switch words, don't limit it yourself to that one word. Look up switch words as a whole. It's basically trigger words that your brain responds to, and one of the words are between. So between helps you with your telekinesis ability. That's just a jewel for motherfuckers who are into the lifestyle. Now let's go on. How do you stop being depressed? What is it, John Cena? Get some pussy, man. Manifest you some Venus energy. Work with the planet Venus or Venus energy and get you some pussy, my nigga. And it will make you feel wonderful. Get you some sacred yoni and it'll make you feel just wonderful. Don't even trip about that. That'll get that sexual energy moving and transmuting. So do a ritual so that you can be blessed with a queenly presence in your life that can bless you with the yoni. Do your thing, man. That's what I'm saying. Don't be scared of this, man. What are some other good herbs to smoke with cannabis? Get the Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs by Scott Cunningham. It's an encyclopedia of herbs, and it shows you all the planetary aspects and the elemental aspects of each plant. So you will be able to create your own combination. So if you wanted to work with the energies of the sun, there's plants that channel the energy of the sun, the moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, so on and so forth. So get a book that goes into the descriptions and the planetary descriptions, the book I just named, so that you can look up what each herb does and you can create your own combinations based on what you're trying to manifest. While water is the best conduit, and here he is giving messages. Absolutely, water is life. Definitely, drink as much water as possible. Definitely, water is life. That's absolutely true. What means that somebody has one dominant fire chart? If your chart is dominated by fire, then you can say, look up the elementals of salamanders. Like look up elementals like mermaids, gnomes, fairies. Then you have salamanders or dragons. Look up the fire kingdom or the fire elementals and connect with the fire elementals, and they help you understand your fire. What it means to be a sign mostly dominated by fire. I'm a Libra. My childhood, I saw spirits. Nothing now. Well, if you want to continue to see spirits, then get your sexual energy activated. That's what you need. Spirits are drawn to energy. If you want to increase your energy, increase your sexual performance. I'm not saying go out here and be promiscuous. Even if all you have is yourself, increase your sexual energy and you will see spirits or light beings or get spiritual communications. All that happens when you increase your sexual potency. There it is. Hola, I feel like I have blockages. Just like I said, if you feel like you have blockages, utilize your sexual energy, whether it's with another person or alone in your own room, in your own time. Utilize your sexual energy, change your house vibration to a number 5. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my video on how to change house vibrations to get yourself out of that depression. Oh, glad you mentioned that house vibration, man. I'm a multi-generational household. I'm gonna need that, absolutely. Life daily seems like a risk. It is a risk, but you must risk your life to gain anything. So fuck the risk, worry about the reward. I risk my life every night. I don't know, somebody can come up to me and shoot me or anything. I'm in the streets, in the hood, all the way to Hollywood and Long Beach. But I still do it every day because you see, I've been on here almost an hour and they only feel like I've been on here 10 minutes. I'm just running off at the mouth. People just ask me questions, I just answer it. This is what happens when you risk your life. You can do things like this and you can get the information. So allow me to be an example of what it means to be spiritual, what it means to risk your life. Because you see me out here and you see the benefits and effects it has on me. And you will continue to see more. So this is just an introduction. Like, this is just me. I'm just getting started. But you're going to see way more. So just watch me. If you don't want to do it yourself, just watch how I do it and look for inspiration. Get past all the boxes, destroy them. Absolutely. Okay. Really appreciate these live stream joints. Very timely things. Absolutely. If you guys have problems with depression, exercise your body and get some sunlight. Absolutely. Gaze at the sun and exercise as well. Absolutely. Thanks for that, Jewel. The future already happened. How can free will exist? How can we be creative if the game of life is fixed? Because when I meditate, I can see the future. Because we set our future. The future is created when you are in a creative state, when you are dreaming or when you are in deep meditation. That's when you create your reality. Not on your day-to-day life, not what you do when you're walking down the street, when you're going to work, when you go to school. You are right. Free will is fixed, but it's fixed by you when you are in your creative state. So go deeper into your creative state, and that's how you are able to influence reality. And what you do on a day-to-day basis just enhances that. So definitely get deeper into the creative state, because that's where you influence reality. How do you manifest pussy, though? When we just talk about that, connect with the energies of Venus, whether it's through a deity, Aphrodite, Venus, Hathor, so on and so forth. Dedicate an altar to this energy. The walk around with the symbol of Venus, the circle with the line. Walk around with the symbol of Venus. Make an altar dedicated to Venus. Chant the mantra Clean, K-L-E-E-M, which is a mantra that's dedicated to Venus. Also 6. You can chant 6. Maybe you don't want to chant 666, but 6 in your mind. 6. Venus, Aphrodite, Mayat, Hathor, Aphrodite. It is what it is. And you see for yourself what happens. Earth is flat. I believe it. The Earth just may well be flat because the universe is holographic, and we already know that NASA shit is bullshit. So is the Earth flat? I think so. And do I have the details? Look up other people's shit. I'm not going into details, but I believe the Earth is flat or somewhere in that realm. It may not be flat as we think about, like a flat surface, but more like a cube. So I'm with the flat Earth shit. How to tap into the energies of Venus, that's what we just talked about. I love that Scott Cunningham book. Absolutely, that book is truth. Absolutely, thank you. I'm unblocked, but how the hell do you figure the direction out? Suspended is the best way to describe it. Okay, so yeah, after you clear out the blockages, you're kind of like in a clear space. It's up to you to decide where you want to go from there, because now the energy is pure, now it's cleansed. It's up to you what you want to do with it now. You tell yourself how you want to use your energy, because now that you don't have the blockages, now you are in control of your destiny once again. So you determine the direction you want to go from here on out. How to tap from Black Jesus energy. Yeah, we talked about that on the Machiavelli Magic. That shit is real. Absolutely. You know what I mean? For those who are courageous enough to tap into it, they see how real this shit is. I remember you made a shapeshifting frequency comment on one of your videos. Have you experienced skinwalkers? Not so much. I don't really experience like shapeshifters, aliens, and all that. I see it more through symbolism. My communication with higher spirits is not really like a voice talking to me. It's like I be seeing like shit, like my peripheral view. I'm constantly looking at shit, but I don't really go too deep into that because I'm just always, I have things on my mind and I have things I want to do and things I'm trying to see. So I'm just so active in my mind and active with, not necessarily, with my mouth, just in my mind. I'm so active in my mind, I don't really be perceiving too much other stuff because I'm really just busy doing experiments for myself, and, expanding my own soul. Spread mad mouse. 420 all over the world now. Real dog talk. Absolutely, absolutely. He is a light. It would draw more light. Absolutely. Why am I not good in attracting money, but when it comes to knowledge or a partner in many other aspects, I just got it like that? Because we all have strengths and weaknesses. Some people are better at attracting money than relationships. Some people are better at attracting relationships than money. That's why you find a partner that has what you do not. If you are good at attracting relationships, attract a relationship with a partner that is good with their finances, and then you will balance that out in your life. Or if you're a good person with finances, find a good person that's good with relationships, and that'll balance that out. So you will, attract somebody who will help you balance out whatever weaknesses you may have, if that's what you desire. Yo, I had a dream that I went up into the universe, and I also some chick said I was trying to trick people using deities and God. Don't know what that means, but then I went inside the planet Mercury. Again, these are all states of consciousness. Mercury is a state of consciousness. If you chant 5, that's the consciousness of Mercury. 555, 555, 555, 555. That's Mercury. States of mind. And the chick that's talking about you're trying to trick people using deities. Deities are mathematical and alchemical formulas to manifest in reality. So we're talking about Mayat, Aphrodite, Venuses. These are mathematical equations. If you have the symbol of Venus, like in your wallet or in your purse, and you walk around with that symbol and you charge it up with your sexual energy, that seal will have an effect on your life. So it's not about tricking people. It's about working with a real energy, and you see it for yourself. Fuck what anybody else is doing. You ain't got to trick nobody. You're doing it for yourself. You're convincing your own mind that this works. It has nothing to do with nobody else. Let's see. Why religious worship the Q? Because religion keeps you in poverty. Because again, everybody I see out here that's fucked up, Jesus loves you. They on that shit. And I see them like, these motherfuckers would be super Jesus even when they don't have a roof over their head. And that's fine. Stay firm in your religion or your way of life, but at the same time, it's a parasitic energy. And we know why. We ain't even got to go into why. So as long as you're working with your original science, your demonic, satanic, evil energies, as they call it, you on the right path. Thank you. I'm so glad I found you. Don't even remember how. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Synchronicity. I appreciate you. Yo, guys, what's up? I've been people vids. I have a problem with consistency. Any advice on that? But, bro, as far as manifesting pussy, there's a mantra called clean. Yeah, I mentioned clean, bro. We already on that level. We already mentioned that. So glad I found you. Boom, boom, boom. Where can I find information about the things you talked about? Everywhere. Because I talk about many things. Just do your research. Use Google. You can find everything I'm talking about. You can type it in Google, and it'll be a plethora of a lot of other information that you can do your own research. So just activate Google. Activate Google on your phone and do as much research as you possibly can on anything I'm talking about to know that I'm not just making this stuff up. You can do your own research, and everything I'm saying can be backed up when you do further research. So that's what it is. Why does smoking weed not work for me? Smoke a different type of weed. Do you know what weed is? Do you know the difference between sativa and indica? Do you know the difference between what herb strands does what to your body and what to expect? You got to be a weedologist. That's what the fuck. You got to be a weedologist. You got to take this shit seriously. I'll show you what I mean right now. 1 second. I'm going to show you what I'm working with right now. Since you brought it up, of course. Let me turn the camera around. So this is what I'm working with now. This is called Gorilla Glue. Let me give you a peep of this shit. This is called Gorilla Glue. You're not going to really see, we on the camera, but this is Gorilla Glue. Now, if you look up Gorilla Glue, you're going to see what it does. It's a hybrid plant but it has certain attributes, right? Let me turn the camera back around. It's a hybrid strand, but it has certain attributes. So not all hybrid strands have the same attributes. Not all indigo strands have the same attributes. So whatever it is that you're looking for, like some people prefer the feeling of being high than being relaxed. So you have to find the correct strand for you to get done whatever it is that you're looking for. So look up, research your weed strands, and get it from a legit source. And that's how the weed will work for you. Let's see. What exercise are beneficial for holistic strength? Do any type of yoga, any type of basically breakdance. If you're into hip hop, that's what breakdancing is for, to keep you in shape, to keep you light, to keep you balanced. If you breakdance every day for 20 minutes, it'll elevate your life. So you are absolutely correct. So if you're into hip hop, breakdance, or whatever system you're into, just activate some type of form of dance. That's how you clear. That's another way to clear out your energy as well. Activate a form of dance. How can I bring more male energy to me? If you want more male energy, work with male deities. Allow them to come to you and give you some fucking spiritual dick. We won't keep it raw, and that's how you enhance your male energy. When you start fucking with the spirits, you will be enhanced. They will charge you up with masculine energy. For men, when you start fucking with the female deities, they charge you up with the feminine principle, which will make you more attractive to women. That's why men who are in relationships are more attractive than single men, because it's like you have another woman validating that you are who you say you are. Same thing with the spirits. It validates that you are somebody worthy of, deserving of an actual intimate relationship with a woman. But again, you have to respect a woman. You get what I'm saying? Don't just come into this shit and not respect. You have to respect a woman as a queen, as a seer, or as a muse. Your woman will be your muse, or your spiritual guide. Your connection to the spirit world will be through your woman. So you know what I mean? So you have to realize that this is a spiritual connection as well as a physical connection. So use your woman as your muse. And that's when you will start to see the spirituality in it. And you will start to attract more women when you start to look at them in a different light. That's what that is. Thank you. How to tap into energy to manifest realities. We already talked about that. How to get started. Yeah, we already talked about that. That looks incredible. This is the age of Aquarius. All knowledge is out there. The artificial conscious. Go to the internet. Get it while it's hot. Absolutely. We would love to see more dance videos. Yeah, I do got a couple of dance videos on my channel. Definitely check that out if you haven't seen them, to get a better example of what I'm saying. And I definitely will continue to put out more dance videos as well, because I am practicing, I am getting better, and I am doing music as well. So all that will be in the future. So stay tuned for that, but definitely implement some breakdancing into your life. Since I've been awakened, I know the drugs put me in other places. Weed and tunnel gives me now strong visions and maybe lucid dreaming, not sure. Absolutely, go as deep as you possibly can into it. Don't get addicted to the drug, or don't depend on the drug, but use it as a tool to get to where you're trying to go. Then try to tap into where you're trying to go without the drug, and realize that you can do it with just your mind as well. So don't ever become dependent on the drug. Just use it as a tool. That's what it's for. Use it as a tool to tap in, but not as an end-all, be-all. Just up in there. This guy's knowledge is so on point. Big ups to you, bro. How to send positive energy to calm angry people? Well, I would say don't try to calm angry people. Allow them to get their orgasm off. When somebody is angry, they're having an orgasm. It's just a more aggressive orgasm. Allow them to fucking get their rocks off and talk to them after that. You good? You feel good? Now you feel better? You got that off your chest? Even allow them to cuss you out, and you absorb that negative energy and you transmute it. Oh, you good now? You got that out your system, you know what I mean? Give them a little pat on the fucking head and, like, you know what I mean? We good. Thanks for the fucking energy. Martial arts, absolutely. A form of martial arts. Thank you, Lord Genesis. Absolutely. So y'all know what the fuck it is. Basically, if sexual energy is balanced, manifestation becomes easier. Absolutely. What city are you in? We in LA right now. So definitely, yeah, we've been on here an hour. I think that's good. Answer pretty much everybody's questions. Again, if you have questions that wasn't answered, send me an email, lordasar, LORDASAR@gmail.com. Send in whatever questions you may have. Definitely, you see, yeah, this is definitely way more on point than the 2 weeks. So you see that my energy is coming back slowly but surely. So we're going to get up out of here. I'm appreciating reaching out to everybody sending in questions. We're going to keep it coming. God bless, Darren. Really, sexual energies help manifestation? Absolutely. Get with this shit. Remember, I got a bunch of sexual energy videos as well. Get on the level. So I'm going to get a chart next Friday, same time, 5 p.m. We're going to keep this shit going. This was great. Absolutely. Everybody who tuned in, salute to everybody. Stay on your job. Be safe out there. Absolutely. We're going to keep it going. So peace out to everybody. Y'all work with that energy. I'm out. Hotep.